Thank you. Can you hear me? Thank you. So my criminologist asked her, so why are you still in that relationship? She says, I don't have any money to go and rent. And the man will beat you. The man will call you to tell you to kneel down, raise your hands, and the man will call you goat. And the man will tell you, get up after 15 minutes, go and fix something for me. And when you are done, clean up and meet me in the bedroom. What rubbish is that? Woman, you are not inferior to anybody. Don't think that marriage is all that makes you. Please understand that you are important. With or without marriage, don't die in any abusive relationship. And I want to say this to, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm a pastor's wife. And I've been a pastor's wife for 33 years. Those of you that are privileged to have spiritual authority over people, please stop telling them to stay in abusive relationships and be praying. If they were your blood relation, will you tell them to stay there? How can you as a pastor, somebody tells you that my husband is beating me, my husband is slapping me, while my wife has brought out a knife, and then you say to the person, say there, will be praying for you. God can never hear that kind of prayer. Please, stop telling people. That is abuse of power. Submission is not subjugation. Submission is not slavery. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 is preceded by verse 21. Submitting one to another. Every aircraft has a pilot and a co-pilot. The fact that you are the head of the relationship does not mean you should kill the body. Does not mean you should kill the body in the name of religion. Then I say the woman is not submitting. Submission, Bible submission, not demonic submission. Bible submission is strength put under control, and you submit one to another. Pastors, please stop this evil. Pastors' wives, please stop this evil. Can you allow your own daughter or your own son to stay in an abusive relationship and tell him or her to be praying while you are fasting until he or she dies? Let's stop this rubbish. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. Please, I'm going to invite one or two of you. Please understand that nobody should tell you to stay in any abusive relationship. It does not matter the title, bishop, assistant, GO. It does not matter the relationship. Don't die before you seek for help. It's not slavery. It is not slavery. It is not slavery. Let's stop this rubbish. It cannot continue. If you're a pastor and you are hearing me, and you can please forward this to your pastor, it is not biblical for you to tell people to stay in abusive relationship while the man is beating her and slapping her and frustrating her psychologically. You know, another. Okay, it's encouraging or saying that people should leave their marriages. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is any marriage that is not worth the onion, let the parties please step out into safety first before you now begin to talk about reconciliation. And any man that raises his hand to beat his wife needs psychiatric attention. That is it. Needs a psychiatrist. Needs to see a psychiatrist. You cannot begin to use the Bible. You too, you can read the Bible. Your life is important. Job chapter 12 verse 3. You are not inferior to anybody. Not your husband. What will now happen to the children that this woman has left? Move to another house and go and pray there. God will hear your prayers there. We've lost enough. Please, let's stop this. Maybe telling a woman, don't give up. Don't give up your marriage. Fight for your marriage. You can fight for your marriage from afar. You can fight for your marriage from another house. Not in the house of an animal that is beating you and killing you. I'm so sorry to say this. Let that man stay in jail. And say, abortion, we must forgive. He must be born again. Let him be born again and be an evangelist in the prison. That's my take. I'm going to ask some of you. Yes, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, physical abuse. Don't take any. Everything is nonsense. Fight from a distance. Fight from afar. Don't live with an animal. Some people, they do not even deserve to live among human beings. Why will you kill your wife? Okay, let me listen to a few of you. I was so upset tonight. Some of you just joined. I'm in Zambia. I just finished preaching. I got to my hotel room and I saw that news. It pained me. So let me see who has a comment. You want to join? Send me a request. A few minutes, I should be done. We're saying no to abuse. A lot of you. So let me, I don't know, this first person I've accepted. Let him be an evangelist in the prison. Yes. There are people there that need to be saved. And he's a coward. Any man that beats his wife or kills his wife is a coward. It's an animal. Let the person go. Okay. I've accepted. I don't know who else is joining me. He sent me a request. You have a question? What about the husband that has rubbished his wife? Image with the in-laws. That one is another thing. We will look. Okay, there's a request. So I'm accepting your request. Yeah, I've accepted. So great. No to abuse. That's what we're saying. You sent me your request and I have. Is it okay to live with a proud man if he doesn't abuse you physically? That's fine. Separation is not divorce. You can separate. But please don't let any man kill you. What's going on? Some of you sent me a request. You want to make a comment?
Good evening, Ma.
Great. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Olamide. I don't know if you can see